Mandurah, 50 minutes drive to the south of Perth, has a 100-year history as a centre of fishing. Over the years, it's grown from sleepy seaside town to a thriving city of 80,000 people, and many of them love to catch their own dinner, including this bloke, who I call Dad. When I was a little girl, we used to call these things crays, and my dad used to take me off the coast here in Mandurah. We'd catch them. Nowadays, they're known around the world as the Western rock lobster. And while Dad and I know where to catch them here in Mandurah, we have also become a little bit craftier in our old age. How many have we got, guys?
5.
5. Not bad, pretty decent. Just let me backtrack a little bit. The Western rock lobster industry is worth $500 million to WA's export industry. And more recently, it's become a huge draw card for tourists who don't just want to eat them in a restaurant overlooking our beautiful coastline. They want the experience of catching them as well. Cue the tour. Mandurah Cruises came up with the idea of a wild seafood experience cruise. They use their local knowledge to serve up a tour crayfish lovers can't get enough of. In fact, the captain was once a commercial crayfisherman. Where have you brought us? Where's your crayfishing spot?
Well, Chrissy, we're north of Mandurah, roughly about 5 mile. I can't tell you any more than that. Some of these things we keep for ourselves.
But not the crayfish?
No, the crayfish, this is a good lobster spot around here, so hopefully we'll get a few today.
It's pretty simple. I mean, we bought our sunnies, we bought our hats, that's it.
That's all you need on here. We have all the best of food. We have fresh oysters. They chuck them for you downstairs as you're eating them. There's prawns, there's kebabs, and of course fresh crayfish.
While Ivan is busy driving us to the secret spot, downstairs, Decky Shane gives us a bit of a natural history and cray catching lesson, starting with how to bait and throw out the pots. Shane, what do we do? How do you go crayfishing?
Well, first of all, you've got to go and buy your pots, buy your ropes, floats, put your licence.
That's why we're here with you.
Put your licence number on there, and then come out, look for a bit of reefy ground and set them. We use blue mackerel in here. Yeah. So what you do is, like I said, take these lids off.
Very pungent, aren't they?
Then we close the lids up.
Yeah.
Find a bit of ground to put them on. Righto, throw it in.
And then it's time to pull the pots in the crew put out early this morning for us. Thank goodness for gloves. And when it comes to cooking up our catch, well, there's some expert help on hand. So Carolyn, what's the secret to the perfect crayfish?
I think to not overcook the crayfish. I like to do as little as possible. So I just put a little bit of garlic butter and straight onto the barbecue for about 20 minutes with the lid down.
Does it stay all moist that way?
It certainly does. It retains all the juices of the fresh crayfish and it's absolutely delicious.
And then it's time to sit back as Real Affair 2 makes her way through the canals to enjoy our efforts. Straight from the ocean, cooked within the hour. You don't get much fresher than this. So we've got local seafood, we've got local wine. The catch cry here is learn, catch, indulge and enjoy.
And repeat.
And repeat. Good point, Jeffrey.
I'll see if I can get the boss to put that in a new brochure.
That would be a good idea, Shane, yes. The wild seafood experience takes about 3 hours and usually sets out early in the day to beat the sea breeze. Bookings can be made at the local visitor centre or online.